Hey there, Bruce. Good morning. It's Jay Obertans at Rorik Mazda, so you can't laugh because I promise I'm not good at making videos. But I thought this would be the most helpful in kind of really going over this particular vehicle. So, as I mentioned, unfortunately, this is the only one I do have in terms of the turbo level. I have a few others that are higher trims. These tend to be the most popular because of the amount of features they offer, and it's the lowest price point that you can get into one of the turbo engines at. Now, a couple accents will set it apart to know that it's a turbo. Obviously, I'll get to the badge in the rear trunk, and then you do have these blacked out wheels, which I have to say, I wish they offered them as an option on the standard level because they do look really good. Now, in terms of safety, all of your safety features are standard, and you'll see that by if I walk up to this massive front emblem, it's fake. And if I look up on top of the windshield, you'll see one of the cameras there. So you have all of your radar and sonar features, things like the adaptive cruise control, your stop-and-go traffic jam assistance to where the vehicle can take over driving in traffic, standard full bright LED lights, as well as the technology that can read other lights to use high and low beam automatically. You have your lane keeping assist that can actually correct the steering if you're drifting out of the lane, and then all of your collision mitigation technology from stopping itself to pedestrian sense, cyclist detection, and more. As well as blind spot monitoring will be standard, something I probably shouldn't forget to mention because it's probably the most usable one for the Pittsburgh area. So there are going to be indicators that light up in each side mirror, and then if you're part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that uses a turn signal, they'll beep back at you. Now, if I kind of go along to the side here, you might notice just a little cutout here on the door handle. It's very hard to pick up. It is because you have the advance key. So as long as the key is in your pocket or a bag, you'll just walk up, grab the door handle, and it will automatically read you have the key and unlock. Same way you can just tap the corner of the car and it will lock automatically. Now, of course, on the back, you'll see the turbo badge, and you do have your much larger dual exhaust pipes for the 2.5 turbo engine. Everything on turbo is standard all-wheel drive. 321 pound-feet of torque. It's going to have to go to four wheels, or otherwise the steering wheel will be jerking everywhere. Plus, I have to say what's nice for all the turbo models is the side rails are standard. So I think it kind of not only pops a bit on this color, but offers a little bit more kind of like oomph to the overall look. Now, in terms of interior, so Mazda, they don't readily admit, however, Mazda and Lexus have a partnership, and this is about 14% Lexus. Some of the software as well as the overall design. Now, you are going to see you have your standard leather seats here. They are going to be 8-way power with power lumbar, as you'll see right down through here, and you are going to see the 2-way memory buttons there as well. Now, the interior is going to be very, very sleek, kind of mimicking a lot of your Germans. You have a 9-inch screen that sort of sits right up on top of the dash. However, it takes a little bit of a learning curve because there's no touch functionality. Everything is controlled on that joystick system, much like BMW or Mercedes MB Connect, Audi's MMI system, and so forth. It's all going to be right down through there. Now, you will see you also have a standard sunroof in this particular trim level. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are completely standard. Backup camera, you'll notice up there you have your dual climate system, so you can set 2 different temperatures on each side. Let me hop in here super quick. And you'll see that you do have heated seats down here as well. Frameless mirror. And just kind of taking a look through the back. Now, down here is sort of the real story because this rolls around, rocks around, and then it's just like a joystick. You press down to select. You'll even notice that your volume is over here, emergency brake. Now, this does have the standard stock audio for Mazda, which is Pioneer, actually. So it's still an incredible system. It's not sort of the oomph of the Bose system, but that's also one of the reasons why this is nearly $2,400 less than the next turbo level. And I will say Pioneer is a hell of a brand. It might just not be branded on the speakers is all. Now, what I will do is go ahead and upload this video, and that way you can kind of see your heated leather seats, your sunroof, your safety, your technology, remote engine start as an app on your cell phone, your blacked wheels, your accents, your larger tailpipes, your turbo badging, all-wheel drive is all standard in this, so it is extremely well equipped. But what I'm going to do, again, I'll upload this when I get back to my office, and then something kind of unique you may or may not recall from my prior email is the Rorik Advantage. But being that we are the largest dealership for Mazda, but also truly family-owned, every vehicle that we have has lifetime free maintenance. So every oil change and every yearly inspection will be free the life that you own the vehicle, as will be convenience factors like free loaner cars anytime you come in for service for life and car washes. But I appreciate it, Bruce, and look forward to hearing back. Thanks again.